Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again we go through time and space. Light years of space and it's like 10,000 years of time. 8,000 years? Anyway, thousands of years because it's time to awaken Dune in its showtime. Okay. Let me actually show you the screen. Because I think maybe you want to watch the game that I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. Is it going to work? It is. That is one handsome looking fellow, don't you think? Glasses would really just make the look a little sharper. Season 3 has dropped. And I don't have access to a lot of the new features because I never finished out the factional storyline. So I'm going to be working on that tonight until about 2 hours from now. Call it then. And then I'll be back streaming an hour after that, I hope, with some quick play raid encounters that have been added to Guild Wars 2 today. So, my home here had been saved by a friend who was keeping my house alive. His house is alive, and some part of our old group base was alive. There is also a whole raft of rewards waiting for characters that haven't been played for 28 days. So fortunately, the only character I logged on other than when I created the other day was my second highest level character. Oh, no, actually my highest level, but he was further along. This was the one I created when we started up with a new batch of friends. Let's see. Secrets of the Stone Sentinel. We're off here. I'll show you my base. Over here we have, this is Harkonnen tile set. Really awesome animated door. Really do love the door. So this is the Harkonnen tile set, and eventually my intent was, and probably still is, to raise a high tower here and a high tower over there. The high tower over there will be Atreides. The two towers, sort of, kind of, little-ish. Let me load up on water. Good evening, your dudeness. I hope all the duty things are, well, just plain dudulous. I have no idea what that means. I'm going to have full tanks, so we're going to just drink. We're going to drink our fill before we head out. The best place to store your water is inside yourself. We have that from the book and movie. So, you watched the trailer for this update and they changed and added a lot of things. Yeah, no more taxes, so that's a plus. But I can't access a lot of the end game stuff like specializations until I get my faction rep up to 5. You'll note it was at barely 3 when I started today. I did 3 or 4 missions. I've got a lot of work to do before I can access that. And actually, I should probably empty my bags from all the crap I'm carrying from some of those missions. It's not really grinding, though. You don't really grind missions unless they're dynamic. In my estimation, anyway. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Trying to find out where I'm putting my stuff. Trying to remember how I organized my stuff. It's also Guild Wars, as well as Guild Wars 2 patch day. It's a much bigger patch in Dune Awakening today. I mean, they're adding some cool stuff that I like and intend on using and abusing. That's Mark 4 and Mark 2. Those are Mark 2s. I plan on doing quick play in about 3 hours with a number of streamers. trying to remember where all of my stuff is now. Not there. That's the new one I built for the welcome back package, let's call it. There we go. Chalmurky, the Ixian decoder, Imperial testing station records. I have any other just empty. Oh. There we go. That gets a couple things out of my inventory. I think the others, I think we're full on. Yeah, we're full on that and probably on those. Drop the extras. Not in there. Pardon me. It's going to take me a minute to get my act together. Like, I've only been working on getting my act together for the last 60 plus years. Soon. I'm sure it'll come together soon. Maybe. Maybe not. We want to learn that one. Thank you. I'm going to want to take those apart, I think. Right now I'm looking for empty space where I can just dump it. Fine. I'll fine. You know what? I will build yet another box for storing small amounts of stuff. We'll just drop it right here near the recycler because we're probably going to be recycling all of this stuff. It's a much more substantial update, let's say, for Dune. Frankly, you know, other than the... I said frankly, so I will be frank. Frankly, I find it disappointing that they've changed their tune, ArenaNet, without saying they've changed their tune. They are admitting that they can't keep, that the 3 content cadence is not something they could keep up. And I don't think that they were honest about it. They said, okay, well, we're going to bring in new features and stuff instead. Like previously, the content patches didn't have features and stuff. They didn't lie by any means. I just don't think it's particularly ingenuous, let us say, as opposed to disingenuous, to not say, yeah, well, we honestly can't do the 3 contents. We can't do 3 content patches. It sucked. The last 2 expansions were good. The expansion additions, more often than not, they sucked. And I think that honesty would be appreciated by the players who know that it sucked. Secrets of the Stone Sentinel. We are off to a sandfly's base. I think it's over there. About a kilometer away. That's 0.62 miles. No, that's the base. I'm pretty sure I have done this content on another character. Not positive, but I think. I occasionally think. Well, it certainly looks like a rear entrance to a base. Is it? No, it's just a bunch of rocks. Okay. It appears that I have chosen poorly. We'll try again. That is the base. I was afraid of that. That's actually, it is a base I have done some work in previously. And it's big and filled with lots of people who will not like me, even a little. They don't even know me. Alright, well, the first thing we need to do is make sure we change into our armor. Let's make sure everything's loaded, except me. Scanning. I don't believe it. I am being gulled. Let's scan. We'll get out our knife. Now we got more people. Not good shooting, dude. But thanks. Who is shooting at me that I cannot see? Okay, time to run. First of all, a guy shooting me that I can't see, and then an asshole with a flamethrower shooting both of us, but not setting his friend on fire, just me. You know, the combat in this game is a combination of really, really good and just sometimes it's beyond frustrating. Mostly the melee combat. The ranged combat is usually significantly better. Okay, let's try this then. Nope, that's not what I was hoping for. Oh, good. He lands on top of me. How that works is not particularly clear to me. I am not so sneakily trying to sneak in to a facility and find something. I have to track down a container in here somewhere. It's a base filled with bad people who do not like me very much. They don't know me, but apparently they have prejudged me and just decided I'm a jerk. Because I'm sneaking into, No, I don't actually have access to at least, my primary goal right now is to get access to the new specialization system. But you've got to be tier 5 rep. And I'm only tier 3 and a third rep. So I'm actually in just a regular location out by the shield wall. I am generally a very risk-averse player, so I am, which you can read correctly as meaning I like to take my time. I play slowly, deliberately. I don't think he was dead. No, he's, I think, still... I didn't get the death notification. I don't think from him, so he's going to stand up again in a minute. I mean, I got the wheel from the last content patch, which is cool. I like the wheel. That was a miss. Just got to Duralumin, but you've been farming a bunch. My group of players and I, a couple of them were farming in the deep desert. Most of us got our stuff when we found a couple, this is probably got to be about 4 months ago, maybe even a little bit longer. We found a couple of very large, very abandoned bases, and that allowed us to get all kinds of stuff without having to do a damn thing for it. Headshot. Got him dead. Come on, dude. You didn't have your shield up when I shot you the first time. There we go. Only thing better than a headshot. This is one of the rare sniper ones that I bought when we had rep for my group. It is the Dune Watcher. It's like 346 or something damage. Bunch of stuff from Deep Desert. Never be able to get yourself because you play solo. Yeah, I mean, we're a small group, 4 or 5 of us. So theoretically, we could do a bunch of stuff, but only a couple of us were really interested in Deep Desert. So, most of us are not big PvPers. Whoop! Oh, look, he's kneeling before me. That's appropriate. Whoop! Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on, where are you? You jerks. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see him. Oh, well, I didn't mean to hit that, but I did hit it, so I think that's all that counts. Really? That stab was for making me use a freaking Healy pot. Alright, 74 meters and above. Mouth's a bit parched. You know, killing is hard work. This server is Columba. I don't remember the siege name off the top of my head. Where are we at? 35 meters and above. Quick check. That was generous of them. All right. Knife out. Still up above? Yeah, 16 meters above. Above and 9 meters. Well, yes, I'll take a little water. Another Band-Aid, you know. Don't worry, I've got Neosporin. I need to get in there, I'm assuming. Yep, gotta be. Means that... I like that he did the splits. Alright, we got the ID band. We will take our intel points. Our that loot and the thing we're looking for. Track down the container, successful. Back to Andrea Gannon. Yep, so that's what I'm doing. I am grinding through rep quests tonight. I'm sure we'll use a little bit of heavy ammo. We're a bit low. Back to 1,000. You don't want to overdo it with your ammunition, you know. All right. Now, gosh, I'm sure it'll be easy to get out. You just walk out, right? Right? Well, theoretically, everyone in that direction should be dead. Theory is great. Doesn't always actually resemble practice all that much, but it is great. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread, man. And we're away. Ha ha! Like a ghost in the night. Not really. Ghosts are stealthy and the combat is always hit or miss for me. And I mean, I don't mean it's okay or it's not okay. I mean, it's either really good or it feels really bad. Most of the time, it's good. Sometimes it's excellent. It just feels, even the melee, which is the diciest part, feels good. But other times, melee just feels bad. Range stuff almost always feels okay to at least okay to actually very good. Anyway, this evening my plan is another 90 minutes or so of Dune Awakening, and then I'll be probably taking a break. And then at 8 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern, I plan on doing a second stream that will be Guild Wars 2. I'll be playing with a number of much better known Guild Wars 2 streamers than myself. And we'll be playing quick plays of the new rated characters. And see how that goes. All right.
I did not calculate seeing you today.
All I could find was some spice residue from the shipping canister. Here.
Interesting. Let's see what you have.
It's spice residue.
That does fit the profile of the Sandfly's illegal spice trade. A possible dead end, but I will have the sample tested.
Okay.
I calculate you're ready to participate in a deeper level in the game I play.
Deeper.
Congratulations.
Deeper.
Your work has been exemplary. I've put in a good word with my mentor, Thufir Hawat, Mentat to Duke Leto Atreides. I want you to visit him in person.
Will this actually jack me up to level 4? You sound like you admire him greatly.
He is the finest man I know, the perfect Mentat. He has all the pertinent details of our investigation, but I'd like you to mention one more thing.
And that is?
I've built a strong case against the man most likely responsible for all of these deaths, an influential and respected businessman in Arrakeen.
What's his name?
Ambrose Lucifera.
Oh, come on, Lucifera? Could be a little bit more on the nose?
I've collected evidence of corrupted business ventures and a connection to Captain Skorda. What's more, he knows several of the victims of the tainted spice and has been in contact with a Harkonnen agent. I intend to put a stop to this. I'd like Thufir's permission to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera with extreme prejudice. He's on Arrakis briefly, so our window of opportunity is small.
This Ambrose should be eliminated at once. I'll talk to Thufir.
You have my every confidence.
I think she digs me. I mean, that is one handsome fellow. It's understandable if she is moved to impure thoughts by such a devastatingly handsome character. No, we're still not even close to 4, but we did get another skill point. We dinged level 138. And we're about to fly off to Arrakeen and deal with Thufir Hawat. Anytime now, thank you. We're going to fly over my house. It's right there. Only one of the two towers is completed. We have the main base that has all my stuff, and then we have the Harkonnen sub-base. We'll have an Atreides base on the other side. I believe in covering all of my bets. I may even swap out the current build for smuggler goodies, since we got those added on today. More construction parts. Full set for the smuggler tile set. Cool looking ones, actually. And open world map. Here we go. We need to go to Arrakeen. Looks like they got rid of the water and fuel gauges for the overworld map, which is fine because they were a nifty looking system that was essentially pointless. Arrakeen. A game system looking for a use. You could fly from any place to any other place on the map without a problem, so why refuel or get water? While the overworld map looks cool and is evocative, it's kind of a dead system, too. I have no real objection to it because it is evocative. You want to have a feeling of scale. By hold down, do you mean when you're moving in the open world map? I always have. I don't know if you have to. But you don't have to refuel any longer on the open world map. Overworld map, I guess, is probably a better word. Arrakeen. Thufir is at the far end of the entire bloody place. Don't assume there are any quests I haven't got here. Nope. No quests on Arrakeen for me at present. Pardon the yawn. It's not you, it's me. I expect it's going to take a good chunk of play to finish out the initial storyline stuff. I did the storyline from the second release where it gives you the wheel vehicle. That had some very interesting bits and pieces. Thufir?
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Andrea Gannon sent me.
Andrea speaks very highly of you. If that was all I knew of you, it would be enough. I know a great deal more.
Yeah, Mentats always talking like they know everything. What do you know about me?
Your file grows daily. I'm quite pleased with the investigation into Skorda and the tainted spice. I look forward to the results of the analysis.
One more thing. Andrea wants permission to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera.
Ah, she thinks he's responsible? Permission denied. The evidence is circumstantial, and he provides financial support. Assassination
Star.
would be hasty.
I'll tell her.
Andrea is my most promising protege. She may seem to have a machine mind, but she's as human as you and I.
And she digs me.
She does not show it, but she takes the tainted spice deaths personally. She sees it as a personal failure to compute the truth rapidly enough.
And now we went all this way just to talk to Thufir. Apparently, cell phones, not a thing in the future. Another yawn coming. Wee! Wee! Hey, you gotta, find fun where you can. I would like to go to the overland map. And we need to go back to the Haga Basin. Why did it not actually freaking highlight? I clicked on it, I pushed space, nothing happened there. Come in from 12 o'clock. Where you come into the map actually determines where you actually enter into the Haga Basin map space. So if you're going from one side of the map, a lot of times it can be a lot faster to go to a map edge and back in the opposite side edge. If you've got an ornithopter, of course. Until you get an ornithopter, you're stuck on one of the sand bikes, like right there. Actually, that's not a sand bike, that's a buggy. Sand bikes are actually not bikes, they're trikes. They have 3, not 2, propulsive units. Who's got a house over there? I don't know. I'm authorized. I'm not going there, but there's my lovely house, not completely done yet, obviously. Needs the Atreides Tower, and the Harkonnen Tower needs more work. Maybe swap out the bits and pieces here for the smuggler set in the middle. I hit the wrong button. Back to Andrea Gannon. She's going to be disappointed. She doesn't get to murder the person she wants to murder, and I know nothing upsets a Master of Assassins wannabe quite like not being able to murder somebody. I feel for her. Truly. This is an Atreides base. we're to wear. We've got the hawk emblem, the green and gold colors, not of the Packers, but of the Atreides.
The balance of probability suggested I would see you soon.
I had a pleasant discussion with Thufir Hawat.
Good. I have the test results of the tainted spice. It will take time to interpret the data, but we will have a better understanding of this poison.
And?
What did Thufir say regarding my request to eliminate Ambrose Lucifera?
Hawat denied your request. He says the evidence is circumstantial.
What? No. No, his is a brilliant mind. Surely he understands the logic, the calculation, the need. Lucifera is a corruption, a cancer. The only kindness is to cut him out. The only solution to the equation is terminal. Why doesn't he compute that?
What can we do about that now?
Thufir is rarely wrong, but he is wrong now. We must act before it is too late. We will take the initiative, and I will take full responsibility.
This insubordination isn't right. How can Ambrose be so important?
On the surface, Ambrose Lucifera appears to be a wealthy, if inconsequential, reveler. But he's had a hand in many hidden deals related to the war. He has covert ties to the Harkonnen. He is involved with the tainted spice. I know he is. People I know have died because we failed to act quickly. I cannot allow this to continue. We must strike before Ambrose is beyond our grasp. Hesitation is not an option.
I'll take the poison wine to him and the Seleucid bull in Arakeen.
I've taken the liberty of lacing this expensive bottle of wine with some of the tainted spice. It will be undetectable to poison snoopers. Ambrose is a known Epicurean and experience seeker. Convince him that this bottle of wine is a singular and exclusive experience.
A singular adventure.
I'm too well known in Arakeen, but you can make sure Ambrose drinks this. Take the bottle. Say
really
no
important
more.
If you want to stay
I know you'll
Atreides
do
for
the
now.
right
Well, I
thing.
know that I've done it before on another character, but it was quite a long time ago. I think I just report to Hawat. Rather than actually doing it. Yeah, I don't want to do a betrayal, not yet anyway. I've got to get to freaking tier 5 so that I can access the new specializations and stuff. Let's make sure we're fueled up. Okay. Then it sent you to Hawat? That must be what I did then. I love the quiet of flying in a gliding ornithopter. It's so peaceful. And back to Arakeen. And yeah, for me, I have to hold the button down to change the movement or to move. You know, it'll move to the point I clicked, but... Alright, Arakeen, here we are again. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'll check with Hawat first, but I assume you're correct. I just don't remember for sure. Pardoning on. Jeez, it's like I'm getting old or something. Who would have thought? Spice fields are violet when fresh. I can assure you age is not just a number. The number is merely representative of the wear and tear. The number can easily be futzed with. For instance, my age can be represented by the numbers 4-1. Now, most people would assume, dude, you don't look 41. You look like in terrible shape for someone who's 41. It's not 41 because the 4 and the 1 are hexadecimal digits. Again, the numerals are merely representative. In hexadecimal, the decimal value 10, that we describe as 10, the number of fingers we have, that many, is A. It's just science. It is true, I don't look 41.
I expected you. Sorry.
Okay.
Occupational hazard. If you knew what I knew, Liet Kynes was always then, but in the end, Kynes was always
38 max, thank
tight-lipped
you.
on the subject. Kynes
That's the most
sneered when
generous
we...
line.
It's a Fremen place in Haga.
Alright, so he was not helpful. So, we will in fact go to Lucifera, Ambrose, I mean, technically, Lucifer is just Lightbringer. Up above. Looks like it's up above. What is he selling? What are you selling?
Salutations. What business do you have with House Motelli?
Nothing. Just checking in, see if you had any usefulness for me. I don't think I can get anything. I'd rather not plummet and take a whole lot of damage. Sadly, I think I have to frickety frack black snack 'em, frack 'em, smack 'em. Afraid of that. You know what works well, guys? Architects. Yeah. Elevators. Extra banks of stairs are good. All right, 20 meters away. 15. Well, that appears to be him. He's a bit
I can already tell we are going
dressed
to be
on the
fast
nose,
friends,
isn't he?
unless we already are, in which case it's so good to see you. How long has it been?
Ambrose Lucifera, or Lucifera. Secret Admirer sends their regards in this gift.
Well, far be it from me to look a mysterious wine-bearer in the mouth, but perhaps you ought to tell me who your patron is before I accept.
My patron doesn't want to spoil the romance by revealing the mystery.
That does sound romantic. When do I get to meet her? Or him?
They'll all reveal themselves in the buzz and glow of this Caledonian wine.
Caledonian wine. A rare experience. By Jove, I like you. I'm going to a party later, and sharing this will make me the belle of the ball.
That's why we tell him, because we
Do
don't
you
want him to
drink
kill
while
everyone.
on duty? Don't answer. Let me tempt you not. I'll shield you from this devil's ambrosia. Just a selfless soul, drinking for two.
This rare wine is meant to be enjoyed by you alone, my patron.
I'm afraid something of this vintage simply must be shared. It's just my indelibly magnanimous nature.
Don't take the wine. It's poison.
Beg your pardon?
The wine is poison.
You really are bizarre, and such awkward, weirdly timed, and self-destructive honesty. You serve the Duke, don't you? Don't answer. Act casual. Clearly the signal in this chain of command has gotten twisted. Go talk to Thufir. He'll sort this out for you. I can't say any more here. I'd appreciate no further murder attempts. I want to like you, but I have this puerile habit of loathing people who try to kill me. It's a quirk of mine.
Well, I didn't actually try to kill you. If I tried to kill you, I would have killed you. I chose to not kill you, quite specifically. Kind of regretting it, frankly, but there we are. He was going to kill other people with it. I can't have that on my, on what I have that passes for a conscience. It's not much. A bit tattered. All right, Thufir, what you got for me?
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Andrea sent me to poison Ambrose Lucifera, but I didn't carry it out.
Ah, I hadn't expected her to move so fast. Know that you did the right thing and showed excellent judgment.
So what happens now?
Andrea turned herself in, claimed complete responsibility for everything. Loyalty still means something to her, and a willingness to face consequences. Her actions took me aback. Ambrose, you see, was my double agent, feeding misinformation to the Harkonnen.
And what will happen to Andrea?
There will be a disciplinary action.
Spanking round his place.
Then I will place her on other cases far from Skorda. She faced her misconduct with honor. Our work isn't done.
What happens to me now?
Now you work for me directly.
Oh, a
You
promotion.
have Andrea to thank for that. She made the case to keep you on. She made it very well. A process cannot be understood by stopping it. Understanding must move with the flow of the process, must join it and flow with it.
Wow.
I can only teach you what comes next by throwing you into the flow directly. Perhaps, in the process, we can save my Duke and his house.
What's our next step in investigating the tainted spice? As opposed to a spiced taint. Nobody wants a spiced taint.
Understanding the origin of the tainted spice is vital. Taking in all of the data, I detect Imperial influence, though I do not know from whom. We must trace the links in the chain back to Skorda. It is from him we will get clearer answers. The man recently appeared in Erekine.
How do we track down Skorda?
I've calculated his most likely contact, a naive Atreides trooper named Rafe Arslau. He's stationed in Erekine. Find him. Find out what he knows.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We know he's had past dealings with Squatter. Further details are in the contract.
Very good, sir. I did rank up. Okay, I was hoping that would rank me up. I'm now rank 4. Got to reach rank 5. On the other hand, that did take me from like about here in rank 4, or rank 3 to rank 4, all the way up. So I have 529 points of research I could spend. I'm saving them up for Christmas. Ding! 140. Can I get like multiple levels out of that? Maybe I was at 138. So maybe 2. He is below and then 125. Nope. He's above. Now it says he's below. Gonna make me do it again, isn't it? Yeah. That's just annoying. I wish they wouldn't do that. Wouldn't be an issue if there were, oh, I don't know, some suspensor tubes to go up and down. Or even a stairwell. Alright, he's below. That must be them. It is. It is.
Oi! Is
Oi.
there something you need?
You're Rafe or Oslo. I'm looking for Skorda.
You are you? Well, who's asking?
I'm part of his crew. I need to see him. There's been some trouble.
Yeah, I heard he got jumped by mercenaries when he tried to go off-world.
Can you help me or not?
Happy to help. Scorder's a hero of mine. I owe everything I am today to him.
Go on.
I was just a street dog on Caladan. I messed up. I was on my way to a prison planet. But Scorder, see, he was in the constabulary.
He was.
He saw
was he?
something in me. Scorder covered it up for me. Got me set up as a recruit in the Atreides House forces. And here I am now. Right. Last I saw, Scorder was talking to one of them weirdo cult recruiters in town. I gotta see one of them.
Sounds good. Thank you, my friend. Don't worry, no one will hear about you from me. Except the Duke. I'm going to tell the Duke that while you seem like a loyal, devoted soldier, in fact, you are just street scum. More beholden to Skorda than to the Duke. And now we run all the way back to Thufir. Come on, guys, seriously. Cell phones. Freaking Dick Tracy had telephone watches. But in the future of Dune, no cell phones. All right. Hey, Thufir, how you doing?
I expected you. Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Rafe squealed. He saw Skorda talking with a cult. Here's my report.
Well done. The cult in question is the Masquerade. Strange cult. Even stranger rituals. But why would Skorda be talking to them?
What's our next course of action?
Speak with one of their cult recruiters. See how far you can get by playing an eager new recruit.
Sir, yes, sir.
Their practices may seem strange and even nonsensical, but don't fall into the trap of underestimating them. It's a bad habit.
Right. Got a little more XP. We got no visible... Oh, that tiny little triangle there is how much we got towards tier 5. Which is... boy, not very much. Ask the Masquerade about Scorda. Whee! The gritty alleyways and byways and thoroughfares and whatnots of Arakeen City. Well, a masquerade. Hi,
Shai-Hulud blesses me with your presence again.
I'm looking for the masquerade.
And the coils of providence bring you to us. I am a naib of the masquerade. I am a teacher. I am a recruiter. We follow the holy tremis of Shai-Hulud as interpreted by our Sayadina Nala. We honor the tyrant worm by spilling our water.
Sorry, but wouldn't the Fremen see spilling water as blasphemous?
I understand your confusion. To the blind, sight must seem like insanity.
Okay,
But
interesting.
this is blindness that can be cured. In the meantime, can I be of help?
I'm looking for my friend, Tig Scorda.
Oh yes, a promising convert. Come to our learning center in the Udum. You will find your friend, and perhaps enlightenment.
Thank you. You're too kind. Report once again. Guess what? Back to Thufir Hawat. I don't know, could you guys run me around some more? Like a whole lot more? It's clearly the most important part of the game, is running me back and forth to Thufir Hawat.
I expected you.
I hope they didn't follow
Sorry.
me as I ran
Occupational
straight
hazard.
back to Thufir Hawat. The ruse worked. I'm invited to the Masquerade Learning Center. Which really does sound like a cultist front.
An impressive performance and a tidy report. I appreciate that. So many field agents are sloppy with their documentation.
Shall I take this undercover assignment further?
I'm afraid there is no time to build a proper cover. Besides, I already have a hidden agent among the Masquerade.
So what should I do?
You'll do what you do best. Attack swiftly and directly, and obtain what information you can. It seems we're not the only ones after Scorda.
Oh?
I received word that he tried to get off-world before talking to Oslo, but was attacked by 2 mercenaries. He made a daring escape.
Who were the mercenaries?
Perhaps Harkonnen, perhaps someone else. Scorda may have joined the cult for strange purposes, but I wager he wanted protection from his attackers.
What should I do?
Go to the learning center. Find Scorda or information leading to him.
Good idea. I'm on it.
Take all due precaution. These are fanatics.
You've devoted your life to a duke. Maybe don't fling the word fanatic around quite so loosely, my friend. Ding, 141. That was a bunch of XP. Whee! got a little bit shy of another hour in me. And back. Pardon the yawn. God damn. One of those nights. Hack Basin. Arm. That's one of the new locations that have been added to the map. The overworld map. Let's loop around like that guy just did and come in at 12 o'clock. I'm going to need to take a short break after I get back to my house. Anytime now would be good. Drop off a few things. So we will stop off at our home. Again, I would like to thank my friend Tully, keeping the place powered up. Drop myself off right here, and I'll be right back. Gotta refill the coffee cup and empty something else. And I'm back. I hope the Comic Sans was to your liking. Let's see. Things we need to drop off. Quirth's jacket. Sexy. Not really. Thank you, dude. You're too kind. Let's see. What else we got? We are still not in our still suit. Get back into the still suit. Oh, we want our darts back, please. Thank you. Those are light darts. We need the heavy duties. What did I do with the heavy? Oh, they're there. Spice infused aluminum dust. Heavy caliber compressor. All right. Money and melange spiced food. Are we keeping the food on us? I thought that we were. I think that we were. Drop off our cash. Evidently 20 is the stack size for those, all right? Oh, come on. Are you serious? I guess they're serious. Fine. Fine. It's not actually fine. There. All right. We got everything back in its place and appropriate. Yes, we do. We do need. We need more bandage makins. Currently we have 13. We'll craft some up. Wow, that was really inept. Oh, we already have bandages. We don't need that many. We don't need that many. Stop. We have extra bandages. Right in here. All right, where are we off to next? The Learning Center for Skorda. Murky, the Ixion decoder, a couple of Imperial testing station records. Those don't actually take up inventory space or weight. All right, we are off 3,100 meters. That it? Two things. Scan the Masquerade site and search for Skorda. Two things at once. It'll take us a minute to get there. One 162 kilometers an hour is about maintenance speed. You glide. fairly certain I have done this as well on a previous higher level character. We're about a kilometer out. That's 0.62 miles. About 500 meters out. That's 0.31 miles. Looks like it's down there. Let's get over here and put ourselves down. Well, that or unfortunate. He was keeping a lookout, just not in the right direction. How unfortunate. So sad. Ooh, somebody else did get caught though. That's him there. Don't worry about him. He's just hanging around. Sorry. Got an entry there. It does look like one. That looks like one too. Alright, we got some life signs inside. Time to take a quick sip of water. Lens flavored water. The best. Swap into our sexy combat armor.
I see someone. Who's that?
I do want to make sure I've got enough scrap metal. I always forget to do this so that I can make respawn big enough. No, we don't have the red coated wristband.
I see someone.
Well, they put on their shield. That's the blue band, not the one I'm looking for. That's green now. That's not going great here. God, I hate this. Is when I talked about how it gets bad. This is what I was referring to. Oh my god. That's exactly what I was referring to. When the combat turns into complete fucking bullshit. Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Definitely not the one. Oh, you cannot be fucking serious. Why can I not fucking drag this to see where I am in respect? God. Sometimes it just fucking blows my mind how bad this thing can be. That's the Electo. That's home base. Fucking God. It's got to be that. Hey, Vorp. Just in time, huh? Stun locked up against a wall and killed. That's when combat in the game is bad. It is just so frustrating when it's in that particular state. Just so frustrating. Did a day in Blueprints and the stars aligned. You're now waiting until you're done streaming to hop back into Discord. Congratulations. All right, where are we? 1,536 meters away, of course we are. Just so really deeply frustrating. Because most of the combat is good to very good. But sometimes the melee combat is just complete and utter dog shit. Yeah, it's satisfying a lot of the time, but when it happens, yeah, when nonsense happens, it's just so fucking frustrating. don't suppose there's, no. That's not the way I came in, though. Let's drink a little water. I don't think this is where I came in either. All right, let's see. Be on the safe side, we'll just go ahead and place this. In the way of further annoyances, the user interface is still hands down the worst part of this game. It's just terrible. What's that? Oh, yeah. Up above. Oh, God damn it. And it doesn't help that when I get frustrated with things, I play injudiciously. Let's just put it that way. Where the hell did I come into this stupid place? They have a worm. A little more water. Up above. Yeah, this is where I came in. All right. I got that. Somebody else is coming. Gonna come through? Unwise. Oh, multiples of them. Great. That's not good. That's really not good. Fuck, again! Is that 3 fucking gunners? Is that what that was? The shit is... And I'm stuck against... God damn it! Ridiculous. Grab what goodies we can out of here. Grab the intel points.
This latest group of pilgrims includes many promising initiates.
All right, that's
Truly
search
many
the
see the hand
learning
of
center
God
for
in the
store.
green growing things that flourish in the Udam. Those who show less zeal have regrettably been turned over to the adepts for more rigorous instruction. In particular, one recently recruited brother professed appropriate devotion and revealed to us his past as a house trooper. When tested, he demonstrated superior fighting skills and indicated that he could be of use training our militant adepts. I'm certain Shai Halud has led this righteous warrior to us for the good of the faith.
Shai Halud.
I sent him on to the testing station to report to Naib Jorba.
do is we're going to call Thufir Hawat. Sadly, they don't actually give you a good mechanic for that. Hunting Skorda. Investigate the O'Autumn. I still need to investigate this area? Is that the case? No, it says I have to talk to him. The worms know all, the worms see all. Yeah, they eat all, that's for sure. They are chunky boys. How you doing, Senegal? I'm supposed to call him. Where am I supposed to call him from? That it? That's it. He did indeed join the Masquerade. That certainly explains the measurable uptick in their fighting ability. Said uptick is very recent development, which means we're getting close to score to keep moving. Sort of a testing station for him. We're not too far away. Ow. Ow. Don't worry, it'll buff out. I think. Probably. I'm pretty sure it's gonna buff out. I'm going to take a look at the base that's being built by my friends. Need to return to this game someday. Currently absorbed and recently released game that looks like it was released in 2002. This one just had its Chapter 3 released today, which is why I'm back in it. So new tile set if you got one of the premier editions, you know, the deluxe or the ultimate or whatever it was, or if you've got the season's pass. This must be the remains of our old base. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the remains of our old base. It was largely but not completely destroyed. A lot of changes to the game, very large patch notes. You know the deal. What are you playing in lieu of this at present? There's a sandstorm coming in. Fuck my life. Didn't get a notification about it. I'm looking for wild boars and Project Gorgon. I played Project Gorgon for a night or two the other day. Last night? 2 nights ago? Storm coming in. Oh, that was unwise. This is sheltered. Is it blowing by entirely? It looks like it is actually blowing by. So it looks like it blew like that, which is why I could see it. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm the reason you're back. Well, good. I hope you're enjoying it. It's an old school game, but it had... this is not the sort of thing I normally will say about a game. it had its charms. Alright, we'll now head back to our house. Oh, I didn't really notice any lag, but then it's kind of hard sometimes to tell lag in an old school game. You know, is it lagging or is that just the game? To head back to my house. I'm going to do some sort of upkeep stuff on my gear and whatnot. And then I'm going to take a break for about an hour or so. Then I will be back for Guild Wars 2. Playing raid encounters with the new quick play mechanic with a number of Guild Wars 2 streamers, better known and cooler than me, like Iron Maiden, Engelbert Meow, Malcolmist TV, Madagon, I think, is coming, Jukebox, Rain Manted, lots of coolness. Not really raiding. These are what used to be called strikes. Now they're basically unifying raids and strikes. So strikes are called raid encounters. It is a 10-man raid. Certainly not as sarcastic. You're probably right. It is kind of hard to imagine anyone being a lot more sarcastic than, say, me. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put that down there and put back on our still suit. Sarcastic would be quite an accomplishment for them, I would have to say. Oh my god, did I actually put heal kits in there? I did. Need to keep more of those around. Always want to have an extra batch. In case, you know, I'm dying a whole bunch like I was a few minutes back. You may remember when I was swearing copiously. Alright, we had a couple things we wanted to deconstruct. We were dropping them in here for now, so that we could deconstructify them. Alright, the money goes in there. It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Sorry. Not certain why, but you get the urge to play Conan Exiles every time you watch someone play this game. That's very, very much based out of the Conan Exiles code base. So it's going to have a lot of similarities, if not identical things. Originally, for instance, the quick deposit function, where if you have anything here that there's a stack of here, you can just quick deposit and they'll all go in here, was apparently initially a mod for Conan Exiles. And the Conan Exiles team liked it so much that they basically adapted it for their own and put it into the game core, as I understand it. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of the Conan bones underneath the muscle of this game. Nice metaphor lens. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and bust up these 4 parts. Two are very similar. They copied a lot over from Conan to Dune. Yeah. All right. I think that's all. Indeed, I managed to get all of it and nothing that I didn't want for a change. I don't think they ever added the ability to lock stuff in your inventory unless I'm mistaken. Which just absolutely blows my mind as an example of where I think the user interface in this game is a complete and utter piece of crap. All of a sudden, my back is bothering me rather a lot. Ow. The fuck is that all about? Ow. Seriously. Where's the repair? It's upstairs. I'll turn this back off. Turn the rubber back on. Repair the things we can. Definitely want to repair the suspensor belt. I don't have plastanium. Okay. Everything got damaged when I got killed back there. Not happy about that, by the way. Let's just get that out. All right. I think we've got everything covered. I think I'm going to call it here for now. I should be back in about an hour for Guild Wars 2 quick plays. It's possible I may not if the back doesn't stop fucking around on me. Well, that's my plan. Honestly, I've been sitting here for an hour. What the hell could make my back go funny on me? But it is. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out, as always. I appreciate it very much. So I'm going to be back in about an hour, assuming everything goes okay with that and the back is still up. I should be back is, better, feeling less uncomfortable. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more of my usual nonsense. Not sure what I'll be playing. Maybe more of this. Not positive. Maybe more Guild Wars 2. Anyway. Also in the upcomings would be theoretically at 10 p.m. Central, 8, which is 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern. On Sunday, I think we're doing a real raid. I think I'm signed up for that too. So, raid encounters, which used to be called strikes in Guild Wars 2 until today. Quick play today. Those are easier sort of babies first raid encounters. And then hopefully More raiding on Sunday. In between, don't know. So hopefully back in an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes, for a quick play raid encounters on Guild Wars 2. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. I always do appreciate it. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your evening if you're not going to rejoin me in an hour or so. Take care, and ciao for now.